Welcome back. Whether you're choosing holiday gifts or just need a little retail therapy for yourself, the 35th annual Celebration of Craftswomen could be your answer. Over 190 women artists will showcase their handmade creations at Fort Mason. And while finding unique items, you're also going to be helping gifted women become self-sufficient entrepreneurs. For details, we welcome Korin Sanchez and jewelry maker Aimee Golant. Welcome. Good to have you both here.
Thank you.
And we brought some of Aimee's things and some other things we're going to be looking at throughout the segment here as we talk. But first of all, Korin, just tell me, are most of the women or all the women local from the Bay Area only?
No, they're definitely not local. We send out it worldwide, but
okay.
mostly, you know, we get a lot of people from Oregon, Seattle, Washington, but we have a lot of local women from San Francisco in the show also.
And do most of the women who come, are they able to make a living doing this?
Yeah, you know, it absolutely is something that a lot of these women make a living off of. I had the pleasure of meeting a couple of the women that brought their things here, and they do have jobs, but this is the thing that they do on the side, which is amazing to me because, you know, I might put some pictures in an album on the side, but to make a wooden bowl, to create a sculpture, and I think Aimee might be able to speak a little bit to that.
Yeah, Aimee, you are award-winning artist, I should say. You are from the Bay Area.
Thank you.
Okay, and we have
San Francisco.
Yes, San Francisco, indeed. So you brought a number of things here. I love that, and the first question I asked was the little thing that looks like it's got little flames of fire up there. I said, "What is that?" And you said,
"Well, it's a life source menorah."
Menorah, isn't that gorgeous?
Thank you.
And that's sterling silver?
Sterling silver, yep, and it's on a steel base, and there's magnets at the bottom.
Oh, okay. I was wondering because it doesn't seem glued. It's not glued down, so you can pick it up, put the candle in.
And you
can the narrow candles.
And you can arrange it in any way you'd like on the table. It makes a beautiful centerpiece.
Yeah. Okay. I was thinking of that for my girlfriend Vivian, but what's the cost of it?
That one, well, it's silver. It's around $3,000 or $4,000.
Okay, not this Hanukkah, Viv. All right, but you do have some other things as well that you brought, and I mean, there's a range of prices at this fair, yes?
Yes.
Okay, all right. You also brought, is it a mezuzah?
Yeah, so I've got 4 mezuzot in front. Those
They're very unique.
Thank you. Yes, a lot of them have different stories. Some of them benefit different causes, and you know the price of those starts around $65.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are they also silver?
Those are pewter, and the one on the end is silver and gold.
Okay.
And that one is more like $700.
All right. And does that enter into? I mean, you think about the recession, and you think about how people are like, you know, they're still not sure how much money they could spend and all of that. And I wonder if that goes into your decision as to, I'm going to do this one in sterling, but these I'm going to make in pewter because it'll give you the look. It's still a good metal, but it's a little more affordable.
I think that definitely plays in, and it's always good to have a variety of work so that your work is accessible to as many people as possible. And I do like to have different metals because there are some high-end users who, you know, they are not going to want the pewter. They want bronze, they want silver, they want gold. And then there's everyone else, you know, who wants a piece of art that they can take home for less than $40, and I can provide that as well.
Okay, Korin, are most of the crafts we said they're handmade?
Correct.
Handmade. So they're kind of one of a kind or a couple of a kind.
Yes.
And this is like, can you come in and say, I'm a great artist, I have great designs, but I've mass-produced this, and I've got a whole bunch of these, thousands of these, and made in China?
No, absolutely not.
Then you're not in them.
Yeah, this is a juried show. We have women come in, and the women submit, the craftswomen submit their work and how they make it, and they have to an extensive explanation of what it takes to make their artwork, and then the jurors come in and you know, and there are some times when it's like, oh, they get that made in China, like we can't, right? We just can't have them at the show.
Okay.
So there is just like that high level, high craftsmanship that goes into every piece of art that these women bring into this crafts fair.
Okay, this benefits the Women's Building in San Francisco.
Correct.
What happens there?
The Women's Building is a building in the Mission. It's been there for a very long time, and they support women in all areas, and they're a women-led community that just tries to empower women in the things that they do. They have a lot of different services that they include, which for anywhere from like teaching them how to use computers, helping them find jobs, and as well as like fitness classes. They have yoga and Zumba there. So it's a really great place to build community if you're a woman who maybe came in from another country, and just, you know, it's all very overwhelming. The Women's Building is a very supportive.
Does it ever
community.
become a launching pad for people who they come there, they get some support, they get some recognition, they talk to other artists, and then they just take off?
Yeah, you know, I don't know exactly examples specifically, but I have heard, you know, women creating businesses coming from the Women's Building and having been supported by that.
Okay.
So, you know, contributing to society here in San Francisco.
All right. And this event is going to happen in November at Fort Mason from November 9th through the 11th.
Yeah.
And it
Veterans
benefits
Day.
the Women's Building. So, but the artists do get it. I mean, they get their money as well. They give you a cut. Is that it?
No, all of the booth fees and then admissions goes directly to the Women's Building.
I see. Okay. And then they get what they get for their crafts.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds like a good deal. Sounds like a nice place to shop. There's a range of prices, certainly a range of art, as you've seen here. And anyway, you can see that event at Fort Mason on November 9th through November the 11th. And we're going to leave you now with a look at Garrett and Moulton's A Show of Hands. They're performing for free through October 26th at the San Francisco Jewish Community Center. I'm Susan Sikora. Thank you for watching.